Fallout New Vegas is an incredibly broken game. You probably are already aware of this, especially if you've watched literally any of my other videos. Which is why I'm going to be starting a series going over some of New Vegas's craziest and most infamous glitches, how to perform them, and how you can utilize them effectively. And today, I'm going to be going over an interesting glitch that I don't think a lot of casual players know about. Item duplication. So let's get into it. So yeah, New Vegas actually has an item duplication glitch. But the reason you might not have heard about it is because it fucking sucks. Unlike in other Bethesda games such as Skyrim, you can't just duplicate any items whenever you want. You can only duplicate certain items. So how do you do the glitch? Well, first, you need more than 6 of any item with weight. That sounds very specific, but the reason for it is that you need the how many screen to pop up whenever you click the item. You also need an item that is spawned naturally in a container that you want to dupe. Once you have that, you put your stack of items in the container, and then click on it and hit accept in rapid succession. If you did it right, you should see that your stack of items have left the container, but you still have the how many do you want to take out on your screen for them. Okay, but why does this work? Well, there are a couple of other quirks about this glitch that give us some clues. One is that the item you put in has to be directly above the item you want to dupe alphabetically. Another is one that I already mentioned. You can only dupe items that spawn in containers. If you try to put your own item in a container and dupe it, it won't work. So here's why it works. Each item in the container takes up a slot on the screen. In this example, I have a bunch of Dinky the T-Rex toys, and I'm trying to dupe stim packs. So the Dinkies take up what we'll call slot 0, and the stim packs take up slot 1. If I click on the Dinkies, it tells the game that I am taking items out of slot 0. But, when you perform the glitch, you hit accept too fast for the game to process that you have already taken the items out. So the game still thinks you are taking items out of slot 0, even though slot 0 is now occupied by a different item than it originally was. The game doesn't care though, and it will remove the items from the container and add the amount you selected on the slider to your inventory. Okay, but why does it only work with items that spawn naturally in containers? Well, that's kinda complicated, and it has to do with the way that New Vegas generates and handles items. Items in New Vegas use an ID system. Each item in your inventory has a unique reference ID assigned to it. This reference ID is what the game uses to keep track of each item and make sure that when you transfer the item between containers, the game isn't creating new items or whatever. However, items that spawn randomly in containers don't have reference IDs, so they can't be checked to make sure that the amount you pull out is valid. So basically, anything goes, and even though there's only one stim pack in the container, I can still pull out 1,000. So, how can you use this glitch effectively? Well, the main strategy that people use is to enable hardcore mode, so now ammo has weight and you can use it to perform the glitch. So, my strategy is to go over to a vendor that has a lot of ammo of the same type, like the Camp McCarran Supply Shack, buy it all, turn on hardcore mode, dupe to my heart's content, and then turn off hardcore mode. At that point, the possibilities are endless. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention. This glitch only works on PC. On consoles, the way the inventory system works doesn't allow for this sort of timing-based glitch. Yeah, sorry console players, but I might have something that could make it up to you. Because there is another duplication glitch, and this one actually works on consoles. The problem is, it's a lot more inconvenient than the other duplication glitch, if you can believe that. Okay, so while I was doing research for this video, I came across another video titled Fallout New Vegas Duplication Glitch for Consoles. And let me just show you what happens in this video. So this guy already has 200,000 9mm rounds, so that's already kind of weird. But then, he puts 50,000 rounds in the container, takes them out, and suddenly, He has more rounds than he started with. What kind of black magic motherfuckery is this shit? Sorry, might have lost my cool there. Anyways, yeah, this apparently just works. If you have more than 50,000 of an item, and you put it in a container, and then take it out of the container, you will suddenly have more of the item than you started with. The peculiar thing about this duplication glitch is that I couldn't find any mention of it on the Fallout New Vegas glitches and exploits page on the wiki. I also couldn't find any other videos showcasing it. So I'm assuming that this video that was uploaded 4 months ago is the first discovery of it. However, the uploader also mentions its similarity to another kinda sorta duplication glitch called the casino chips glitch. Yeah, that's right, we're getting 3 duplication glitches in this video. Okay, so how this one works is that if you have more than 32,768 casino chips, and then you drop them, the item will now display negative 32,768 casino chips. If you then pick them back up, you can now turn in the casino chips indefinitely, and your chips won't go away. So you can get infinite caps. And some of the glitch experts in my audience have probably already figured out why this one works, because of this number. This is the signed 16-bit integer limit. And if you don't know what that means, basically it's smart person jargon for how many things you can hold in this amount of ones and zeros. So anyways, how does this relate back to our mystery duplication glitch? Well, not only is it another example of New Vegas making a fucky wucky while handling large numbers, there also might be a direct connection because if you do the math on how many items he receives after he does the glitch, it comes out to a little under 32,000. So either there is a connection there, or that's just a coincidence. I don't know. There's definitely something weird going on with this glitch, but I'm not a programmer, so I can't, dive into the code and figure out why the fuck this is happening. Actually, scratch that. I don't think even programmers can figure out what the fuck is going on with New Vegas's code. I mean, this game is so broken that not even that motherfucker from Wreck-It Ralph could fix it. It has so much spaghetti code that our almighty lord the Flying Spaghetti Monster would think it's unholy. Anyways, I'm being stupid, so that's probably a sign that I should stop. So, join me next episode as I talk about the mother of all New Vegas glitches, reload dashing. Be sure to like and subscribe and all that bullshit. I'm the Logamuffin, and as always, I'll see you up ahead. Welcome to the video after the video, where I talk about random shit that doesn't have anything to do with anything. If you're wondering why I've been gone for 3 months, basically I was just burned out, and I didn't have the motivation. That was until one of my friends commented and said, "You should upload more, Smelly Man, you're pretty good at this YouTube thing." So, thanks for the words of encouragement. I'll be sure to do that. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering what my next video is, here's a hint. So, let's explore Good Springs.